So
Nice.
Toronto's shootout struggles continue, and this is just a weird one for me because you've got this great skilled team that should be so effective in overtime and the shootout, and they're not.
It's funny too when you look at the history of shootout since it was introduced, and if you have a wide enough area to judge, or enough games, or enough shootouts,
Which we
to
do
judge,
now.
Which we do now. Man, is it ever a coin flip? It took me a while to get there, and people have been banging the drum for a while. But when you really look at it, I mean, it's a stretch of 1 for 8 right now for the Maple Leafs. They could go through a 7-2 bingo like that. Like more so than ever, I'm really on the side that the shootout is a coin flip, and the only place you can really dine out is the 3-on-3.
But not when it's TJ Oshie, right? Not when you have a certain person that you throw out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can dine on the 3-on-3, but the shootout's funny. It seems like, and I mentioned it this one I dined out on too, but the ghost of Jason Allison is there. That first ever shootout attempt by a Leaf.
Just finished about 20 minutes ago.
Whatever.
Just got to the top of the crease.
And then John Ferguson Jr., one of his years, that team would have made the playoffs if not for their shootout record. So here we are.
Was that the Wade Dublitz?
No, that was a different one there too. But anyway, and then this year, early on, Freddie Anderson struggled. Okay, and he struggled in shootouts. Okay, I thought that was a big part of that. If we break the shootouts down, like we break down the concussion protocol. And now, of late, it's about, they're not scoring. And only 2 guys, Marner and Matthews, have scored. 8 different guys have taken shots. And they're 5 of 29 or 5 of 28.
Here's the thing about it. How do you practice it?
It's the easiest thing to practice.
Yeah.
No, but how do you you're playing against the same goaltenders in practice all the time. And every other goaltender you're gonna actually shoot against all has a different book.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If your move is good enough, you score whether they know it's coming or not.
I wonder if you should even read the book. I wonder like that, if you should
I'm
almost
with
let
Gord
the
on
guy
that.
going, I got my best. Whatever your thing is, go do it. I wonder rather than calling over, hey, go this,
Like UC
coming
Jokinen,
down.
everybody knew what he was going to do.
If he had Jokinen was fascinating because if Jokinen had a goaltender who was about 6'1" or smaller, he would do that Forsberg/Kent Nilsson move all the time because the pads couldn't seal up down low. But he couldn't do that against a 6'4" netminder. So he'd kind of come in and try to shoot high.
Now, silver lining, I got to say, if you take a look, maybe we'll show them. First of all, Mitch Marner dekes him out of his jock strap and just couldn't raise it, okay? So, good, some thought.
No, he
and
didn't.
Then,
That was a great save by Jonathan Quick. He stayed with him the entire way.
I thought that was one he could have raised. But Nylander is the phenomenal save.
That's
in the sense, the one that
save,
he had him deked out of his double jock strap, and this one where he does the glove back, Quick does, coming around, and the desperation save. So at least I can't stand the ones where you see someone go down and take a shot, and you go, could my mom have just done that? Or pick someone off the street to do it versus someone go down with a little bit of a plan, a little bit of panache.
You know what? I really did love the Brian Rolfson just come in and wind up. Chara did it a couple
So
of
did
times.
I.
Adrian Aucoin.
Yeah.
Remember when Aucoin was on fire and just coming in, snapping it like nothing? And it was just, for whatever reason, going in?
Because you do it 4 times in a row, and then you fake.
Yeah. And then the goalie bites, and all of a sudden you're here. A simple
Goalie's eyes are closed.
shimmy. Because
I don't care who you are. You're flinching.
Yeah.
Look at catchers on those slow-mo replays. Their eyes always blink. You cannot not
blame
blink.
them?
No. I think it's great. New Jersey Devils in 2013, 2014 went 0-12 in the shootout.
Wow.
And missed the playoffs.
And L.A. was 11-1 and then had missed 2. So anyway, they're doing phenomenal.
I know
0 for
Nashville's
12.
left
Don't be
a lot.
afraid of one-up me, Gord.
Nashville's left a lot of
No,
points.
it's called a
3-on-3.
contrarian thing, contrast.
I think Nashville's left a lot of. Carolina's left a lot of points in the 3-on-3 and shootout.
Don't one-up them, please.
Sorry. No, I'm just putting it all on the table. So
But
we have all the information out
I don't feel sorry for them.
Who?
there. No, it's part of the game.
For any team that
I feel
is
bad
this
if you-
bad in the shootout.
If you leave a lot of points in the shootout, I feel bad because I really do think it's a flip.
But then your organization is obligated to find somebody who's great in that role.
Okay, there's the point about, as a baseball team, we'll keep the 25th player, the guy with fielding skill, and maybe a few points less batting average, because ninth inning, you want to put out the defensive replacement.
You can make an argument that a shootout specialist is responsible for more points individually than anybody else other than the goaltender.
Even if it's 2, 3, or 4, that's a lot. That's a lot
Thank
to
you, Gord.
individually have. You're welcome.
They can't win it single-handedly. They're one of 3 shooters. And how much? And
Seems
how much?
quite often that's what it takes.
No, I know. It's a good point. Did last night with the Los Angeles Toronto game. It's a good point.